Greetings, car enthusiasts and Pixar lovers! Welcome back to my channel. Today, I've got some exciting news that's sure to rev up your engines and get your hearts racing. That's right, folks. We're diving headfirst into the latest details about the much-anticipated Cars 4. What's the scoop on whether it will ever hit the big screen? What could the story be, and who's returning to voice our beloved characters? Buckle up because we've got all the insider info right here. The phenomenal success of Cars. Before we delve into the latest details, let's take a moment to appreciate the massive success of the Cars franchise. Lightning McQueen and his colorful crew haven't just raced their way into our hearts, they've also sped into Disney and Pixar's bank accounts, accumulating over $1.7 billion in earnings. Cars has become one of Disney's most profitable merchandising properties, with Lightning McQueen toys, Mater plushes, and Radiator Spring souvenirs adorning the shelves of countless fans worldwide. The wait for Cars 4. However, it's been a while since we heard from our favorite animated cars, hasn't it? The last time we saw Lightning McQueen and the gang on the big screen was in 2017 with the release of Cars 3. It felt like the perfect conclusion to over a decade of high-speed action and heartfelt storytelling. Yet, as they say in the world of showbiz, where there's a will, there's a way. Disney, being the entertainment juggernaut it is, has rekindled our hopes for Cars 4. With the renewed focus on franchises, films like Toy Story 5 Inches and Frozen have received the green light, indicating that Disney is ready to breathe new life into beloved series. So it's no wonder that the question on every fan's mind is, will Pixar ever make Cars 4? The director's hint, the answer to that question, is where things get interesting. In the lead-up to the release of Cars 3 Inches in 2017, the film's director dropped a tantalizing hint during an interview. He stated that he wasn't sure about the future of the franchise, and emphasized that if there's a good story to tell, it's worth investing in. Pixar isn't in the business of churning out sequels for the sake of it. They craft stories that resonate with audiences of all ages. So if there's a tale worth telling in the Cars universe, Pixar is more than willing to hit the gas pedal. Larry the Cable Guy's optimism, fast forward to 2020, and Larry the Cable Guy, the voice behind the lovable Mater, weighed in on the Cars 4 Inches conversation. While Larry hadn't heard any official news about Cars 4, he pointed to Disney's investments in Cars-themed ventures, such as the Cars Land theme park at California Adventure. His take was simple. If you invest $1 billion in a theme park, you probably need to keep fueling the franchise's tank. Potential release dates. Now let's talk about potential release dates. As of now, Cars 4 Inches hasn't secured a spot on Pixar's official release calendar, at least not publicly. However, Pixar has 3 mysterious slots on its release calendar: June 13th, 2025, March 6th, 2026, and June 19th, 2026. Pixar typically reserves those prime June release slots for its high-caliber titles. This suggests that if Cars 4 Inches is indeed in the works, June 2025 or 2026 could be the prime candidates for its release. The story of Cars 4. But what about the story? What could we expect in Cars 4? After all, Lightning McQueen seemed to retire from racing to mentor Cruz Ramirez at the end of Cars 3. Well, there's a thrilling possibility on the horizon. Owen Wilson, the voice behind Lightning McQueen, has hinted at a genre shift for the franchise. He suggested that we might see Lightning McQueen in a thriller, a high-octane adventure that takes our favorite race car into uncharted territory. A new star in the spotlight. Furthermore, the director of Cars 3 Inches hinted at the possibility of a different character taking the lead role. While Lightning McQueen has been the central figure, could it be time for a new character to step into the spotlight? Cruz Ramirez, voiced by Cristela Alonso, emerged as a fan favorite in Cars 3. Her journey from trainer to potential racer was a highlight, and she could take on an even more prominent role in the next installment. Returning voices. Of course, if Cars 4 Inches becomes a reality, several familiar voices will return to breathe life into our beloved characters. Owen Wilson's return as Lightning McQueen is a given. After all, it wouldn't be a Cars movie without the charismatic racer. Larry the Cable Guy's Mater, with his goofy charm, is another voice we can't do without. But it's not just our main duo that makes the Cars movies special. The residents of Radiator Springs, the heart and soul of the franchise, have their own memorable voices that have become integral to the series. Bonnie Hunt as Sally Carrera, John Ratzenberger as Mac, Tony Shalhoub as Luigi, Guido Quaroni as Guido, Lloyd Sher as Fillmore, Cheech Marin as Ramon, Katherine Helmond as Lizzie, Paul Dooley as Sarge, and Jennifer Lewis as Flo have all lent their voices to these lovable characters. So there you have it, folks. The latest details on Cars 4 are a blend of excitement and anticipation. While we might not have received an official confirmation yet, it feels like we're just around the corner from another high-octane adventure. Stay tuned for more updates on this thrilling journey. If you're as excited as I am about the possibility of Cars 4, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates on your favorite movies and more. Until next time, keep those engines running, and we'll see you in the fast lane.